Hey, what is going on, my fellow Sagittarius? Butch here. I'm going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm going to use the Edgar Allan Poe Tarot. And with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do you have for Sagittarius? What is going on for Sagittarius, Universe? Let me see for Sagittarius. All right, Sagittarius. So the first thing that I do see, Sagittarius, I feel like, sorry about the sniffling. I thought I was over this cold. As soon as I thought I was over it was like, bam, I'm back again, you know? So I apologize for that, but I hope we can look past it. First thing that I see is I feel like there is someone around you. Now, I don't feel like this is necessarily someone new, but I feel like with this person, first thing I see is I feel a lot of overthinking with this person. You know, I feel like with this person, they want to give you, you know, they want to be with you and they want to give you everything, but it's almost like they're overthinking the shit out of this. You know, it's like they don't know how much to give. So it's almost like they how do I put this? It's almost like they don't know how much to give because they don't know how much you want. So I feel like they kind of underestimate, you know, and they don't give you enough. You know, they're always looking at the negatives instead of the positives. It's almost like this person wants you to tell them how you feel and what you want before they tell you what they want and how they feel. It's like they're waiting for that. And I feel like it almost comes off as defensive. It almost comes off like they're not interested. You know, you just want to know where you stand with this person. And it's like they feel the same way and no one's making that first step. It's like we're both waiting for the other person to get on board. But the thing is with this person is I feel like you've shown them what you want. You may not have you may have not verbalized it, but I feel like you show them what you want. You know, and like I said before, with a Sagittarius, they don't give you time unless you deserve it. You know, unless they want to give you time, they won't give you the time of day. If they want you in their life, they'll be around. They'll show up. And I feel like you want this person to show up for you, but I feel like you're not getting that. I feel like there's a very hot and cold energy with this person. I feel like sometimes it feels like everything is going in the right direction. It's like you don't need them to tell you. You feel it. But then all of a sudden, it's like, as soon as you start feeling it, they pull back. And that shit's confusing. And like I said, this person's putting way too much work into standing their ground. You know what I mean? It's like they're waiting for you to come to them. It kind of reminds me of that movie, what was it, Hitch? You know, the scene with Will Smith and the other fella. They were like, you know, practicing the good night kiss. You come 50 and I come 50. Well, they want you to come 100. You know what I mean? I feel like you know there's something special here. I feel like you know there could be something special here. And I feel like on most days you know how they feel about you. But then there's other days when you're like, what am I waiting for? Why isn't this person showing up? Why isn't this person putting in the work? Because you deserve that. In your mind, you deserve someone that shows up for you. And I don't think you're wrong. But like I said, there's so much hot and cold energy with this person. It's like hard to get a gauge of it. But trust me, it's an internal struggle within them. They know what they want. But they keep playing this little stupid game, this little immature game where, it's like we're in high school again and they come get their friend to come ask you how you feel about them before they ask you out type of bullshit. It's very low vibe. I'm going to be honest with you. It's very low vibe. This person, like I said, your intuition is telling you that there's something here, but there's also, sometimes it's hard to read between the lines because this person, it seems like they're hiding something from you. There's moments when, like I said, there's a hot and cold energy. There's moments when it's a great connection. There's also moments when it feels like you couldn't be any farther apart, and it's like they're trying to get even further apart. Like you don't know what they want, and they keep playing this game where it's like a guessing game where you're supposed to guess what the hell it is that they want. Like I said, this person knows what they want. And I feel like the connection that you have with this person is a very strong connection, and I feel like it needs to be out in the open. In order to move forward, we have to be honest with each other. Now, like I said, I do feel like this person has probably had some real damaging relationships in the past. Maybe there's some trust issues, because I do feel like there is some trusting issues, like they can't trust themselves. It's not just you they don't trust. They don't trust themselves. They don't trust how they feel about you. And it's not that they don't trust that they want to be with you. It's the fact that they can't trust that they're going to open up, leave themselves vulnerable, and you're going to take them, you're going to feel the same way. One of the hardest things for anybody is to be vulnerable. But when you care about someone, you suck it up. Put yourself out there. Because you can't expect somebody else to put themselves out there if you're not going to do it for yourself. But like I said, I feel like there's a really strong connection that you have with this person. I feel like it is something that neither one of you are walking away from or want to walk away from. But I do feel like this person, I do feel like there is some chaotic energy. I feel like when you get along great, everything's great, and this person starts to feel like they want to open up more. But then I feel like when they start shutting you out, it causes chaos. But I feel like I feel like things are going to get better. And to be honest with you, I feel like this person's going to see things in a different perspective. But I do feel like things are going to get a little more chaotic before they do. I feel like this person really needs a real nudge. They're holding back their feelings, and I feel like, in order for this person to see things in a different perspective, and they will, and when they do, I feel like that's when things are going to change. I see a lot of big changes coming. I see this person finally showing up, nurturing this connection, and I feel like that's, you are going to find happiness with this person. But they got to stop putting you, outside their little bubble, because it's not fair to you. Like I said, they are on the same page. They want the same things as you. They just got to stop showing, overthinking. They want the same things as you. They're on the same page. And I feel like they will show up for you, and I feel like you will get what you want from this person. I don't feel like it's going to be easy, and I can sugarcoat it and say it's going to be, rainbows and butterflies from here on out, but I do feel things are going to get a little bit intense coming up, but I feel like that intensity is going to get you over that hill and finally help this person see what they've been missing. And what they've been missing is what's right there in front of them. This person wants that foundation with you. And I feel like this person will finally make you that offer. And this person will show up for you. But they got to let go of all that shit that they've been hanging on to. That does no good. Like I said, I feel like in the past, they may have opened up at the wrong... It's hot outside. And I know I got a sweater on, but it's hot outside, so I got a window open. And you can hear everybody going by, and I apologize. This is not going the way I wanted it to. But yeah, like I said, I do feel like this person, it's almost like the threat of losing you is going to cause this person to finally step up. And I know that's not exactly what you want to hear, but, I don't, just like your intuition, I tell you what you need to hear, not always what you want to hear. But I feel like this is something that you do want to hear. Like I said, I do feel like this person is going to finally step up and make you a serious offer. I just feel like the threat of losing you is going to be too much for this person to walk away. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's really going to cause this person to break free of those chains that they've been harboring. And I do feel like this person's going to reach out and grab you and not want to let you go. Like, they don't want to let you go. They don't want to lose you. But it's kind of a self-sabotaging energy. It's almost like they give you some and then they take it back. They give you a little bit and they take a little bit back. And we're not getting anywhere. And it's not a relationship that anybody really wants to be in, not knowing from day to day what you're going to get from the person. You want someone that's going to show up for you. I do see them showing up for you. I do see them putting in the work finally. But I do feel like there's going to be a little chaotic energy before you get there. It's almost like the shit has to hit the fan in order for us to move forward. But when it does, like I said, very nurturing, very compassionate. I feel like you're going to see a different side of this person when they finally realize it's time to show up. We can't keep talking. We got to start walking. You know what I mean? You can talk a good game, but if you can't walk it, what's the point? But they truly do care about you. Like I said, they want a foundation with you. They want to build with you. But I feel like sometimes their mind gets a hold of them. I can relate. I've been there. We've all been there, I think. Especially from a Sagittarius point of view, there is points that we overthink. Like, I'm thinking 10 steps ahead. And if I'm having a great time with my person, and the next minute it feels like they're not into it, I'm reading the messages that they're giving me, even if they don't realize they're giving that message. And I don't feel like this person is intentionally trying to do that. I just feel like it's almost like, like a person jumping into a pool, and once they jumped in, they try to get out as quick as possible. Like, it's like you know what I mean? But like I said, what you've been waiting for is coming. I do feel like this wandering ship that you're dealing with is going to come into port. And I do see forward movement. And I do see a strong connection that you have with this person with that Lover's card. They feel it, you feel it. It's about them acting on it, moving forward. I mean, we have all signs with this person. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have OCD, so I'm going to say them all, even though it is all signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. But that's the thing. Sometimes we want something, and even though we know we want it, there's a little part of our head that we shouldn't listen to, but we do. And it's the part that ends up screwing most relationships up. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.